Hello, Raiders and weather fans. Miss Whitaker here with your official Red Hook High School and regional forecast for the week of May 18th, 2020. Well, I'm joined here on the weather deck with my new rescued dog. Her name is Sukha. Her kennel name was Quartz, so I think it was meant to be. We'll see if she'll want to join in the conversation a little bit later. As for the weather, Friday was a crazy day. There was a cold front that came across the state. Very interesting line of storms. There was a very distinct what's known as a bow echo, and we actually did see some tornadic activity on the west side of the Hudson. Some severe damage in other places, although they didn't see tornadoes, had some strong winds that caused some tree damage and other damage like that. Mellowed out for the rest of the weekend. Beautiful Saturday. Today, a little bit more on the cloudy side, but still another great day here in the Hudson Valley. Now, the story for this week is there is this cold front, and you'll see it draped across New York State, sort of just hanging out there. You'll notice towards the north in Canada, there's a high pressure system that's going to keep that front sort of stationary. You'll also notice on the weather map, Tropical Storm Arthur. It's our first named storm of the 2020 hurricane season, and it is very early to see these storms developing already, but there it is in the Atlantic. Now, the combination of those two things, the high pressure in Canada and Arthur off the coast of the Carolinas, is going to stall out that low pressure system in the Ohio Valley. And it's sort of good news for us because it'll keep precipitation out of New York State for the most part, although you can't really rule out a shower or two for your Monday. Eventually, high pressure will dominate before another low pressure system moves into the area. Now, before we get to that 5-day forecast, I'd like to give a weather shout out to Stan Shaffer in Oneonta, New York, my alma mater. He went to Oneonta as well with my parents. Thank you so much for being a fan and tuning in, and for all of your support. It is certainly appreciated. Oneonta is expected to see much of the same forecast with highs in the 60s and lows generally in the 40s. I don't think we'll have a freeze warning for this week, luckily. Now let's get to that 5-day forecast for the Mid-Hudson Valley. For your Monday, again, it's going to be mostly cloudy with that cold front draped across the state. Can't rule out some showers. I'm going to put a 40% chance in, especially in the morning. Highs, though, will be in the mid to upper 70s. Now for your Tuesday, it'll clear and cool down a little bit, and we'll notice that cool down more in the overnight hours into Wednesday. So I expect a mix of sun and clouds on Tuesday with highs in the mid-60s. For Wednesday, mostly sunny. Again, cooler, drier air. So highs will still be in the 60s, but you'll notice a difference there. For your Thursday, looks like partly sunny conditions at this point. Can't rule out a shower or two as a low pressure system finally starts to kind of work its way up from the southeast. And for your Friday, at this point, it looks cloudy with rain, and that rain could extend into the weekend, although some of the long-range forecasts are showing high pressure sort of sweeping that system to our south again. So fingers crossed that holds true and that the weekend for next week isn't a washout too far out to tell. Plenty of time for change. Thank you for tuning in to this week's edition of Weather with Whitaker, and we'll see you again next time. Let me see if we can get Sukha to say a quick hello here. Hi, Sukha. Oh, that's nice. Oh, what do you think of the weather forecast? Oh, it's great. Okay. How did I do? I did a great job. Oh, you're the nicest. Oh my gosh, the biggest fan. That's all from us here. Have a great week.